Good day and welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Thanks so much for joining me today. Yesterday we examined any roots that you or I may have in any form of mindfulness practice, and we included meditation, prayer, yoga. This could also include biofeedback, progressive muscular relaxation, or any other discipline which helps us to focus our attention peacefully on the present moment. That's really our working definition of mindfulness. I hope you found our invitation here to your own self-reflection. I hope you found that useful. One more thing I'd like to add, I'm in the process right now of sharing three major strands or influences that have served as foundational to all my contributions here at your Vitality Project. And so one more thing I want to add is how my own doctoral dissertation, which I mentioned yesterday, how this dissertation on mindfulness, how it's dovetailed in such crucial ways with not only my own personal recovery from severe addiction, but also all the work that I've done in addiction education and recovery coaching since then. My dissertation incorporated the work, which at that point was brand new and is continued to be pioneering over the last 30 or 40 years, by the American philosopher Ken Wilber, W-I-L-B-E-R. I highly recommend you do a search for him and check out his dozens and dozens of books and countless articles that he's contributed over all these decades. I corresponded with Ken as I moved through my entire research project for my dissertation, and he was incredibly not only inspiring, but also personally encouraging, which I deeply appreciate. Ken Wilber founded what is now called integral theory, and it's a holistic map for all of life. And as I mentioned before, in my early recovery, it was only natural for me to seek out approaches which integrated mindfulness practice, and I also want to say, which integrated or incorporated Ken's theory, his integral theory, which is absolutely key for my own recovery. Thankfully, I found one resource that was just hot off the press at the time of my moving into recovery, and that was my dear friend John Dupuy's hugely influential book, simply called Integral Recovery. I highly recommend that book to you. It's easy to find, for example, on Amazon. John Dupuy, D-U-P-U-Y. Not long after I met John, I met his associate, Guy Duplessis. That's Guy, G-U-Y, D-U-P-L-E-S-S-I-S. Guy lives in Cape Town, South Africa. And Guy has authored himself 3 books also addressing integral recovery. Both John and Guy became and have continued to be dearest of friends to me over this past decade of recovery. And I literally cannot imagine my success being sustained in recovery without these deeply meaningful friends who've nourished me from the early days right up to the present. Really grateful to you, John, and to you, Guy. For today, what I'd like to ask you to do is to think back to friends and loved ones in your own life who've inspired you in your own recovery, or perhaps it's the recovery of somebody close to you. Make a list of those people that have been centermost to your own healing and well-being. And then jot down a few contributions that each one of these individuals has made in your life as you move forward. I think you'll find it valuable and hopefully inspiring. I hope you enjoy it, okay? Thanks so much for joining me today here at your Vitality Project. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Come back again soon. Stay safe, be well, and we'll see each other again soon. Thanks again.